Everything is done. It's done. Huh? Test man, bear.
It's time for the NFC Championship, and the road to a Super Bowl goes through San Francisco. It's the Vikings and the Niners
Oh, shit.
on Sunday night primetime.
It was the Niners offense ready to get started in this NFC Championship game. And the focus of the offense all season long has been this man, their star running back. He has been exceptional as he'll be looking to make his mark on this football game.
What I like about him is his vision, because he sees the field so well and can anticipate where a hole's going to be before it even opens. A terrific quality for a running back to have. It's also a great finisher. Often runs into the goal
We out.
post at the end of his runs.
Now he breaks free in the middle of the field. Touchdown, 49ers. A great effort there. 70 yards. And the Niners have struck first in this NFC title game. On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot at a big game, their big play ability. They can strike from...
Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after.
There he goes, right side. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A big play there with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Another impressive drive, so they're 2 for 2, 2 touchdowns. Charles, a great start to this ball game for them.
And one of the words is really...
The 49ers offense making its way back out there. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's going to get 7 out of this before
Thought I could
being
cut in.
taken down at the 27.
God damn it.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Purdy from the gun. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Here's Purdy. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Touchdown.
And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. A great play there. Doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the 49ers continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. The 49ers settling in for their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Play action. Now Purdy. Short throw. He's got Kraft. His first catch in this NFC Championship game. It's a first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Now Purdy. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll get it down here to the 43. He's up north of 100 yards receiving now in this NFC Championship game. And it's a first down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And even 150 yards rushing now as he's looked good here in this opening quarter of the NFC Championship. Here now, 2nd and 4. Purdy. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll go down at the 28.
Push down.
A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. As they've got it as we resume action. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down. Purdy looking to throw. To the end zone, but it's in.
Oh, he dropped it.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. Throwing here, Purdy. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he was able to shed 1 tackle, but could not get away from there. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Hey, let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
And the 49ers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal from the 1. Again, it's Purdy to throw it. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. Touchdown. A great effort there. On his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. And the 49ers take a 3-touchdown lead. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free. And his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. Might he be on his way to a record-setting performance here, Charles? 2nd quarter, and the yardage number already ridiculous.
And they always talk about just focusing on the next play. But sometimes it's okay to dream big because
I'm focusing on the 4th quarter already.
Listen, I don't blame you, though, because we could be witnessing some type of history here.
Touchdown, 49ers. A big play there. 46 yards. And the 49ers are able to add on to their first-half lead.
I know I should keep the focus and the spotlight on the hero that just scored, but tackling's been an issue for this defense all game long. I can't set that aside. We just saw it again here. Missed tackles leads to his long touchdown run.
Look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the second quarter.
And he doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. Purdy now to throw. And a dangerous throw there on the drop-off. Incomplete, nearly intercepted.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50.
226 yards rushing for him now. A strong performance here this first half with a Super Bowl berth on the line.
It's been a long season, but he still looks fresh running the football. He knows his guys are what. Super Bowl, so he's going to give it all he's got, and that's a heck of a run right there.
Oh my God, bad.
And he hits him in stride. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. Just a gain of a couple there. And it's second down.
Back to throw, Purdy.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. This will be play number 7 on the drive, 3rd and a yard. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry.
And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Purdy will set up to throw it here. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
I didn't press X. Right through it to
on
me.
this drive, and they were obviously keyed into it because they were there to help break that pass up.
Now a 2nd and 10. to throw. Purdy. That's to Kraft, the tight end. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they're in their legs.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And they get him down at the 1. He had the broken tackle, but ultimately could not get into the end zone. 2 minutes remain in the first half of this NFC Championship. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. Purdy. Toward the pylon, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Touchdown reception. And the Niners are able to extend their lead. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early.
Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37. Here's 2nd and 3. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
This time they'll throw it. Here's Purdy. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. From just shy of midfield, Purdy. And he hits Toilolo. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 24-yard line.
I'm gonna beat him. I'm gonna beat him. Bye.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And it's caught. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. A 24-yard touchdown. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Well, something about this team, you just felt like they were one of destiny all season long. And they made themselves today, as you can see, the class of the NFC.
Yeah, and it's starting to look more and more like a Super Bowl trip is very much in their future.
And the fans starting to book those tickets.
When does that movie come out? Lilo and Stitch. End of the year? Oh. Sound the same to me.
Set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. I guess it kind of goes without saying at this point, but he's had a great game, as we like to say, a nose for the end zone, no doubt.
Continues to find it throughout this game, and I'm sure he's got a nice place to live. He might want to make an offer on the end zone for a second home because that's what it's been like throughout this contest. He knows how to get there, and boy, he looks happy when he does.
He's already bought all the property in the end zone. That's the problem. He's going to sell to himself now. Throwing again on second down. Purdy. And he fires one incomplete.
I would describe the way that he's played today as mature. He's already moved on mentally from that incompletion, and he's more than ready to throw his next pass downfield.
Back to throw. Purdy. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he is going to have the Niners first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That good for 22 and a first down.
Can I get this one again?
You know, Super Bowl berth is in sight. They've got the lead. It's the second half. All those weeks of wear and tear in your body just go away. He's running with purpose now, and that's a heck of a run.
He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Now a handoff as they run left side.
Shit.
And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. That's going to be a loss of 15 yards on the play, and it'll make this a 2nd and long. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. And that's about the easiest decline call you'll ever have right there.
Well, it leads me to one of my pet peeves, and maybe peeves is too strong of a word. But if you're going to jump off sides, finish the play. Make sure the play ends. Don't jump off sides and stop. Because you see the net result here. If you go ahead and finish the play, you don't give up that type of yardage.
They'll try and run for it. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's 1st and goal after they rip off a solid chunk of yardage in the ground game on a risky 4th down call. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Operating from the gun. Purdy. And he's got it. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1.
3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound.
They'll try to run this one in. He's not going to.
The 49ers ready to set up shop again offensively.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this 4th quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the 4th quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
I kind of thought that they would accept that even with the good game they had.
I'm with you on that one because it would have set up a 2nd and 5 situation. Now you have 1 down to pick up the 1st down, and you know it's not guaranteed in the NFL.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
And this is too far behind his man. He missed him. It's incomplete.
The 49er offense now making their way out onto the field.
And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's got some space here. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10, down at the 31. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
15 for the Niners there and a 1st down.
I know there, wide open football, a lot of spread formations, more space, but there's still a spot for power football. We just saw some of it right there. How about that run?
Yeah, breaking the tackle, and, you know, late in this game, he wants the football in his hands. He's had a good day. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's 2nd down.
Shotgun now with Purdy. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the incompletion, but now we also have an injured player. Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff are going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
Good. Stop being mean. Go get it. Go get it. Go get it. Oh, hey, Zoe. Good girl. Some days.
From the gun on 3rd down. Purdy. Touchdown 49ers. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Niners are closing in on a Super Bowl berth now as they extend their 4th quarter lead. And you wonder now if he might be able to remove the helmet, put on the baseball cap, and watch the rest of this one from the sideline. His 5th touchdown pass of the game. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. Well, the win for them at this point seems pretty assured. I mean, still a decent amount of time left here in the 4th quarter, Charles, but you got the football. You're up 3 scores. They have to be feeling really good about where they're at.
I love your observation skills, partner, because I think you saw them charge onto the field fired up about another chance to get into the end zone. Looks to me like this group is ready to crush any hope left on the opposing sideline, and they want to do it with some gusto, too.
From the 43, here's 2nd down at 7.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Dancing away at the 35.
And good work there in open space. So he's got this all the way down now to the 32.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff for Lewis. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Bulldozes past him. He did it again. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A big hitter there. 1st down gain of 26 yards. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show off their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described. Manhandling the defense in front. They've got the leverage. They're powering through, and they're controlling this game.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in, and he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Taking it in
from 2 yards out. And the Niners add 6 to their lead.
Well, he'd been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
It's all me, man. All me, man.
The Niners offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. And they get to hoist the Howlett Trophy. Unbelievable victory, moving on to the Super Bowl.
Only hope that these players understand exactly who is behind that trophy. George S. Halas, one of the creators of this great game of football of ours and creator of the NFL. What an amazing feeling and an amazing accomplishment.
Ah. You'll be in my arms, and you'll be in my arms.
What do you say if you lose 25% of your roof? Oof. It's not funny. Which fruit loves going on slides? A kiwi. It's not funny. Did you know milk was the fastest liquid on Earth? It's pasteurized before you can even see it. It's not funny. Don't laugh. What do you call friends you like to eat with? Taste buds. It's not funny. Why did Miss Claus file for divorce? Too many hoes. It's not funny. What's a deer's favorite ice cream flavor? Cookie dough.
Who we playing? Who we playing? Who we playing? Who are we playing? Who we playing? Who we playing? Who we playing? Who we playing? Steelers! Let's smoke that ass, son. Hey, yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, a little Tawaluna. Mm, 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 mm. I'm scratching my leg. You wish. You like to smell that shit. Let me get some cookies. I'ma clip it for sure. For sure, for sure. It's time to win! To win! Do I have a big head?
EA Sports welcomes
Oh, you
to
thought
the
that shit was
following
motherfucking funny for real?
National Football League.
Ooh, Zoe.
Madden
Damn.
Football is the home of the Super Bowl, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Steelers and the 49ers, and it's all up next.
After hundreds of battles throughout the season, we finally determine a champion tonight. As EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings you the biggest game of them all, the Super Bowl. Tonight, it's a battle for one team to join the greatest to ever play the game. Between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the San Francisco 49ers. Thanks for joining us, everyone. With my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And like so many matchups in the NFL, Brock, our focus goes right to the quarterbacks in this one. Both of these guys. The 49ers returning their offense and this running back to the field.
Let's go for the big play.
Pretty throwing here to start. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got second down.
I'll tell you what, you give him another foot of space, and he's going to bring that in for a nice gain. The throw, it just didn't give him enough real estate to establish possession before he hit the sideline.
Back to the air on second. Purdy gets his running back. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. 1st and 10 from the 41. Now give left side. And he can only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Completed to his running back. Brushes him off with ease. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
The throw is caught. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you get even more.
And there's a man there.
No
It's intercepted.
fucking way, Brock.
And the Steelers take over as he records his 10th career INT.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches
Alright,
preach.
here we go.
all-
Gotta do some bullshit. Don't score, don't score.
The 49ers. First down throw by Purdy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He finds space for a few yards that time. Jaden Hicks there on the tackle. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7. Running back sent in motion. On 3rd down, Purdy. Nothing there left side as it ends up.
Are we serious?
The 49ers. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense. They give it to him again. And he's
Come
caught
the
behind the
fuck
line
on.
for loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Caught by his back. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They'll come up 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. Space to the left. And
Come on,
he's
come on.
just in time at the 2. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Those outside runs so critical for...
We're back and ready to go. Time to resume play here at Super Bowl 65. 1st down, and they go right back to it. Goes up and over for the touchdown. The 49ers take a 2nd quarter lead. The home teams back out on offense. Purdy throwing here on 1st. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Back to the well again. He finds some space again. And they'll finally get him at the 35-yard line. All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10. Back-to-back carries here. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And all that for a single yard. What an effort to get what he could there. Third and a lone yard coming up. Another carry for him. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. He gets 6 on that play. And it brings up a San Francisco first down. From the red zone now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
They'll try and punch it in, and he's in for the touchdown. The 49ers take a second quarter lead. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an...
The home teams, and this running back headed back. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And his defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. Patrick Queen arranging in for the tackle. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Lone back gets the handoff. Has some space inside the 15. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers parlay the interception into points. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. In baseball, it's 3 strikes and you're out. I know you experienced that a lot, but on the gridiron... This offense headed out as we get a look at their running back. It sure seems like they've been able to score every time they've touched it. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. He crosses the 35. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. Now run here from the gun. He's contained at the line for no gain. Patrick Queen arranging in for the tackle. 3rd down. Purdy gets this from the pistol. That's caught for the 1st. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. We've got a screen to the running back. Dives for the pylon, and that's a touchdown. The 49ers boat racing them to the halftime locker room. So the back does the work that time, Brock, taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him, a check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running...
This offense running out. Purdy on first down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it'll be second down. From the gun is Purdy. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down. Purdy throwing here. Dump off caught by his back. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. San Francisco calls its second timeout. More slated downs to approach here from the 40. To throw again, it's Purdy. That's incomplete left side.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Purdy now on 2nd and 10. Here he goes again. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. Now the offense going to take its third and final timeout. Working inside the red zone. He brings it in. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them first and goal. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. And he sails that one over the end zone.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
Touchdown, San Francisco! Now the second time we've had the privilege of calling a touchdown pass to him in this opening half, Brock, and you're starting to get the feeling that he isn't done yet.
Well, but defensively, Kate, you got to do something different. It's kind of like a pitcher who gives up a home run and then a second home run to that same guy. You are not going to give him a pitch to hit, and this defense has got to start taking this receiver away.
They'll run here on first down. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8. Trying to throw here out of the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. On first down, they'll run. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. From the gun, here's a handoff. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. They get those 2 yards back, but now it leaves them with 3rd and 10. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Here he is on 3rd and long. That one's complete right side. And And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Handoff now out of the gun. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. Handoff now from the gun. Works his way to the 35. And he finally ends up out of bounds after a huge gain. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. And they needed more than one defender. Their powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard. It's 2nd and goal. Looking to throw, Purdy. He has the San Francisco touchdown. 3 touchdown catches in one game is rare air, Brock. Safe to say most guys who retire can name every time they did that here in the NFL.
Yeah, I hope he remembers it, but also remember this. Receiver.
Yeah.
Give left side. Across the 45 and still going. Along this sideline inside the 25. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you...
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
They give it to him again. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Call it 4 yards, and they're set up with a manageable 3rd and 2. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Here's the handoff. Powering across for the touchdown. The 49ers make it a 3-score game in the 4th. And he's done it so many times before in just this game, Brock. There he is again in the end zone leading that celebration.
I think they're running out of ways to celebrate.
I think so too.
Right? They work on these things. They love these celebrations, but my gosh, he's made a habit of visiting the end zone.
Super Bowl champs.
Now NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell out to award the Lombardi Trophy to the San Francisco 49ers, the champions of Super Bowl 65. So that is a wrap. Another memorable NFL season in the books. For our entire team here at EA Sports, for my partner Brock Hewitt here, our fellow commentators Brandon and Charles, Mike and Greg, I'm Kate Scott saying thanks for watching. We cannot wait to catch y'all again next season. Until then, good night, everybody, from the Super Bowl.
Super Bowl champion.
Contest Wrestling Podcast. You can find it on YouTube. You can listen to it wherever you listen to your podcasts.
Nice. They even gave you the professional voice. That's how you get on the road. When did you first become a wrestling lover?
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. That was great. How did you first get into the WWE?
Well,
Because you're knee deep in it.
yeah, I'm full of wow.
You never know. I feel like you like WWE more than you're tweeting, at least, about the NBA. And that's big.
Yeah, and that's because they keep disrespecting my dad over there, and I feel weird about the NBA right now. But it's still all love. He ain't never said nothing about you. But y'all just seem to hate on him, which is crazy. But we'll get into that in just a second. In the internet age now, especially, anything that you do, just
They re-signed me for 4 years. 4 of them. 4 Ds. Who? No, 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 no. Don't listen to her. I'm waiting for you. You gotta go change your pants. It's hot as hot ball sacks out there. It's their nap time. No way. No. He's on a different team. He went to the Jags. No. Not even. I'm waiting for you.
The 49ers offense set to get to work for the first time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Here's a first carry for their running back. Look at him stay on his feet as he's able to shimmy his way for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he will finally be brought down at the Niners' 38-yard line. That one good for 26 yards. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. He'll let it go deep left sideline. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down. They'll turn and hand this one off. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Adisa Isaac there to bring him down. Got to get it to the 28, but now it's 3rd down. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Rams are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line. The Niners off.
Oh, that shit looks ugly.
They'll begin here on the ground. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away and go down as an incompletion. 3rd and long. Shotgun snap to Purdy. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a 1st down. Now a handoff running right. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Purdy now on 2nd down. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That pass sideline is caught. Nice catch. Stays in bounds. And he's got the 1st down. Terrific job with the feet to make that one a grab. Now a give on the ground. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. They'll stick with him again. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
This is already a little better than the first time they had the ball, Mike. Remember, opening possession, 3 and out. Showing some signs of life here now. Nice pickup there by the back to pick up the 1st down.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Tight end going in motion here. They'll go play action with Purdy. That's into the hands of the fullback. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Handoff here, up the middle. And the 49ers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. 1st down throw there is incomplete.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend.
To the goal line and in. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown San Francisco.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession.
The 49ers offense and a running back getting ready to go back to work. Throwing on 1st down is Purdy. A throw on the move is caught.
It just seems nowadays, Mike, there's so many running backs in the NFL that you can classify as being dual threats. Of course, we see them every week make their impact on the ground. But here in the 1st half, it's his ability in the passing game and do bulk of his damage as a receiving threat.
And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. He continues to have success running the ball here in the 1st half as he's closing in on 100 yards already. Right back to him on 1st down. Look at him stay on his feet as he's able to shimmy his way for a gain of about 5. So 2nd down, and they'll run it. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll let the fullback try to push the pile. And he's going to have a 49ers 1st down. At least it would appear that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do give him the conversion on 3rd and 1. A handoff as they try to run it here. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
You hear teams talk about it all the time, Mike. Let's win at the point of attack. And boy, this team here early in the 1st quarter, they've done just that.
Purdy on 1st down. He'll go right and find his running back.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Holding offense. Still 2nd down.
He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit because that one went nowhere.
3rd and long. Here's Purdy. And that is incomplete. The Niners offense. Drive will start on the ground. Inside the 35. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot...
This offense and their running back heading back on the field. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. He's had big opening after big opening and big numbers in this first half. Off the play fake, Purdy. Downfield, and it's caught by Ayuk. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. Ho-ho! And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, 49ers. What a start to the year. His 2nd touchdown in this opening half. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do.
This offense ready for their next possession. First and 10 for Purdy. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. They get 16 on that connection. 1st down, 49ers. From the gun, it's Purdy. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. They'll throw again with Purdy. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. Timeout 49ers. That is their 2nd. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. Back to the air is Purdy. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's going to be brought down. The Niners will use their 3rd and final timeout. Clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break. Back to the air again is Purdy. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, San Francisco. What a start to the season. It's a 3-touchdown week number 1.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. But let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here.
It's first down, and they'll run. He'll dodge one would-be tackler and wind up getting a nice gain of 6 on the play. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Linebacker Ernest Jones ends that play. 3rd and a yard. Try to pick this one up on the ground. Whoa! They get 15 on that game. It's good for a Niners first down. And he continues to rack up the yardage on the ground, and that last run puts him over 200 rushing yards in this game. Purdy now, he'll throw on first down. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. They're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbound. And now the decision has been made. The challenge flag is out. They want a review of the previous play. At issue, was he able to stay in bounds? The NFL rules, you're looking for... So the challenge is not successful, and that will cost them the first of their 3 timeouts for the half. Here's a run going left. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
That's going to be intercepted. Oh, big hole left side. Inside the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, L.A. The offense trying to extend the lead, but the... They'll run it on the inside handoff. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. Linebacker Ernest Jones ends that play. A run now on 2nd down. Yeah. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. From the gun, here's a handoff. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. It's gain of 5.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
Still first down.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. He's got it inside the 5. And he will score again. Touchdown, 49ers. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone.
That just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Not a whole lot happening there. Just a short pickup. Here's 2nd and 9. To throw, it's Purdy. He'll go underneath here. The running back out of the backfield. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
1st and 10. Purdy. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
No. No, don't say that.
They need 2. Here's Purdy.
Why?
And this
Why?
Incomplete on 3rd down. To the ground, a 1st down run. A gain there of 17.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Oh! 12 more yards from him there, and another 1st down. stay on the ground. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
He's taken down just shy of the 10. Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, San Francisco. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game.
Oh.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain. Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
17 yards on that play. First down, 49ers. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. First and 10. Back to the ground. He'll get it again.
Holding offense.
Following the penalty, they'll run it. And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. Second down. They'll stick with him again. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it is third down. They'll drop to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well. So a win here for the 49ers. They get the season off on the right foot. The winners in the NFL kickoff game. The Thursday night opener of this regular season.
Mr. Irrelevant to Madden.
You're quiet. Leave me alone.
It's week 2 of the 2031 season, and we've got the two teams who met in Super Bowl 47. It's the Ravens and the reigning Super Bowl champs. All that and more coming up next on EA Sports.
The 49ers offense getting set to go fresh off a victory in week 1. And the one we'll be watching is this man, a longtime veteran at running back. He had the game to end all games last week, did he not? I mean, every time we looked up, it seemed like he was in the end zone.
And let's face it, I didn't want to look up. I was enjoying what I was seeing on the field. Now, it's highly unlikely that he does it again, that type of a game. But maybe a couple of touchdowns? I think that's within reach.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one 28 yards on the ground.
You can script and diagram plays all you want, but no one really envisioned something like that happening this early in the game. How about that run to get things started? Didn't he win NFC Player of the Week last week?
Yeah, he was on fire a week ago, and what a start to this one.
He had no sign of him cooling down at all.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. Well, what a response by that defensive unit, Charles, because they just saw. Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second. Fresh off that pick 6, here's Purdy. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. There they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2. Second down and 8. Purdy now to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Purdy. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. And San Francisco gets set to go here. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. And quickly they get to the line. From the gun, he'll hand this off.
Fuck!
The second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Now a pause, and there's an injured Raven in need of. San Francisco's offense returns to the field. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing here, Purdy. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Purdy from the gun. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Back to throw, Purdy. And he hits Torlolo. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down. And the ball situated at the 9. 2nd and goal. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop. Ball right around the 5 here, brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't...
And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. A great play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. 49ers are an extra point away from evening this one up. 40. The Niners offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And he has been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers for this first half. This defense is going to need to find some way to key in on him because he is eating him up right now. Here's Purdy. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. Now the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Partner, I think this one...
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. Breaks through the contact. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. And he continues to have success running the ball here in the first half as he's already closing in on 100 yards for the game. Right back to him on 1st down. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40. The Niners at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1. And they've gotten a pretty good deal from the schedule makers as well. Home dates in Weeks 1 and 2.
And I would believe that they would need to take advantage of that, partner, because as you can imagine, the road dates will pile up later this season. So this is a great opportunity for them to put some early distance on the rest of the division and create a little bit of a cushion for them for later in the year.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, Purdy. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Purdy now to throw off the play action. Being chased out left. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7. 2nd and 7. Purdy will set up to throw it here. That's complete out left to Ayuk. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Brandon Ayuk, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Niners are within an extra point of tying up this ball. Look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. They're behind in the first half here, CD. Purdy looking to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Now Purdy. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. But he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Looking to throw. Purdy. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. Again, he'll drop to throw. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Purdy will look to throw again here. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the 49ers have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. 3rd down and 1. Operating from the gun. Purdy. He's got his running back out of the backfield. Fighting his way through contact. Touchdown, 49ers. A big play there. His 3rd touchdown of the game, his 8th on the year. And the 49ers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Well, forget about the weapons out wide. He knows he's got another weapon in the backfield in the passing game, Charles, and he utilized him perfectly on that play.
And the offense coordinator showed me something on that play, Brandon, because so often during a game, our cameras find them looking down at their play sheets, and you wonder if they're absorbing anything. He had some.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. He's had a touchdown for every quarter so far. 3 here in the 3rd and probably hoping he's not done yet.
And this is a situation where it's okay to be.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 103 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Boy, what would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
He had a great move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield. Now 2nd and 3. Back to throw. Purdy. This is Reese on the ground. First target, first catch, and a first down. Operating from the gun. Purdy. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Over 34 now. Here's 1st and 10. And now here's a carry heading left. Now he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Operating from the gun. Purdy. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Purdy. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 15-yard line. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. And the nimble footwork gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. So not a lineman, but the tight end instead this time, drawing the holding call.
And more what you're getting with tight ends are guys who are much more receiver than blocker. They may be willing, but that might not be their thing. Oftentimes, they'll be the ones getting the penalties.
Running right through it. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. That good for 22 and a first down.
That part is my old man used to say, make sure you strap up tight if you're going to try and stop one of those big horses out there. As you just saw there, this guy does not go down easily.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now they'll run it on the toss. And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. A great play there with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the 49ers have taken the lead. So his great start to the season continues. He found the end zone time after time in the opener last week, and he does it again here in week 2. The 49ers offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Hands it off out of the gun. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. The Niners on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be 3rd and 6. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. 156 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry. And they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
From the 44-yard line, here's second down and 5. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's going to be down close to a first down at the Ravens 39.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. Room here to run. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 25 yards to pick up there, and also a first down. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A 15-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He is north of 200. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll go out of bounds after getting this across the 15. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. First and 10. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. They'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's first and 10. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And let me tell you, that wasn't as easy as it looked. Dancing away and moving forward for 6 yards. Now a pause, and there's an injured Raven in need of some assistance. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll get it down here to the 44. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. And here's a handoff out of the gun. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16. Hands it off out of the gun. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
It's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there, but how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Losing 2 yards that time, and now San Francisco set to go on offense once more. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for first and 10.
Excuse me.
they'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. After that run, still a good amount of meat on the bone here for this 3rd down play. Can you envision them putting this in the air?
Totally. I mean, look at who he has under center right now. If you can't trust him with the football, you can't trust anyone. And frankly, to me, I want the ball down the stretch. Get the 1st down, keep it in the hands of my offense. I don't want to turn it over to them and rely on my D.
Shotgun now with Purdy. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Touchdown, 49ers! A great effort there. 32 yards.
And the Niners will add to their 4th quarter lead. What a huge touchdown that was, obviously, here in the late stages of the 4th quarter as they try to put this one away.
And, Brandon, when they watch the film after this week, they'll be very proud of every rep.
Well, Charles, the forecast called for rain throughout the entire game, and we got rain throughout the entire game. But these two teams, they had fun getting dirty out there. They love the sun.
Did you trust the forecast ahead of time?
What I saw, just a big blob of green on the radar.
It's the NFL on EA Sports. And coming up, it's the 49ers, reigning league MVP. Your standard at running back this season, pacing the league in rushing. It's the 49ers and the Falcons, and it comes your way. Next.
As the Suns the shotgun. They'll give it to him inside. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They give it to him again. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Jared Verse on the tackle. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Purdy throwing here on first. Hits him on the out route. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. That play good for 17 and a first down. Give now to the running back. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. Back to the well again. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. From the gun is Purdy. That's knocked away by a defender. Incomplete.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target and make a play on it.
Third and short. Here's Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers finish up an excellent opening series. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that...
Damn.
The visitors, and they're... Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
You can grab yours. It's hot.
Are open here. It's 2nd and
Hot
inches.
spot.
Back-to-back carries here. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Caught, nice gain left side. And they bring him down around the 34. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Running this one left. And he made the most of his running room on that one, getting it down to the 27. 2nd and 3 now. Another carry for him. Still has room inside the 15. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. And we haven't even hit the break yet, but already we're looking at this likely becoming a 100-yard game for him in the very near future, and expect more to follow after that. Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. And he gets in. Touchdown. The 49ers break the tie here in the first. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is
first down throw by Purdy. Fits it through the middle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. From the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
From the 42. Throwing the out route complete. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. So before they can set up for another play, we've hit the end of the first quarter. Neither side separate. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Works the sideline inside the 35. And he'll finally be taken down at the 25. They get 22 on that one. And that's a 49er first down. Play action now with Purdy. Complete out to the right side. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. They gain 14 on the play. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And this is now a 100-yard game for him after that last carry. Man, what a strong day he's had running after this offense. Back to pass on 2nd and short. And got his man. That's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down. Back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
He's got Ayuk on that slant. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. A 5-yard gain on the play. And that's a 49er first down. Lone back gets the handoff. And he's brought down after a nice run and some extra effort. Call it 9 yards. Looks like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. Now give left side. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later, for that next 3rd down coming.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Falcons are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first. Purdy setting up that play action. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. He got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. That holding penalty is going to make first down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. Purdy to throw it. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. They've been leaving him open, and that is something they're going to have to button up in the near future, Brock, considering the type of start this guy is having.
Yeah, this running back's making all sorts of friends with his buddies in his offensive huddle. Enemies on the other side, but this kind of production means everybody's going to get to eat today.
He breaks the tackle, and he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. Third and a lone yard coming up. Here's a give up the middle. Call it a lone yard on the run. It's going to be fourth down. Purdy on first down. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's touched down after a nice pickup there to get the first. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. First and 10 from the 41. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Completed to his running back. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. Purdy throwing here. He's got it at the 5. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. First down, they'll run. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
And he's going to work his way almost to midfield. That's stopped at the 48. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Hand off to the back. Down the sideline inside the 40. Past the 20. And he's finally taken down at the 16-yard line. This play goes for 36. And it brings up a San Francisco first down. From the red zone now. He has the catch, but no, he can't get down in bounds. Oh, Brock, it was nearly a touchdown, but they're going to say it's incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Looking to throw, Purdy. He's got it. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a 1st and goal.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers lead by 14. Now his 2nd rushing score of this game could not have come at a better time, Brock, as it adds some valuable points to that lead.
You know, there's something I can't really define, Kate, but it's just a feel. Right? Passing touchdowns are great, but what rushing touchdowns do, especially to...
They'll run here on 1st down. Up the sideline, past the 45. And he has this all the way down to the 29-yard line. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire. Getting stronger, literally, as this game's going on.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And they make the tackle at the 28-yard line. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's 49ers football, and we'll see if they can close things out for a win. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They kick the running back in motion. Here we go, 2nd and 9. Completed over the middle. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's a 49er 1st down. Here from the gun. And finally, they're able to bring him to the ground. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2. Here's the handoff. Broke through the tackle. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down. You know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Gets in. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole part.
He hands it off. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3. They give it to him again. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down. Give now to the running back. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short game. It's a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Back to the well again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. He gets the 1st and more to the 45. And he's finally marked down at the 46-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 46. Back-to-back carries here. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. That's 16 on the pickup. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down. Another carry for him. And he's down into the red zone. This run gets to the 18. Now, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop it, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they keep...
And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers have likely locked up the win right there. Trying the right side. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Has a lane inside the 35. And he gets this all the way to the 31-yard line. All set up now for 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense. Blown back gets the handoff. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now whistles and a timeout taken quickly by the defense. 1:50 left to go. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Now give left side. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2. Running this one left. And he will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers make it a 3-score game in the 4th. So great work by the running back there, Brock. So it's a win for the visiting 49ers. And they're continuing to survive among the final remaining unbeaten